I am off to a little adventure in Bodrum, Turkey, leaving behind the rainy, cold England and arriving just after sunrise in the beautiful region of Bodrum in Turkey. I have been invited by RIXOS Premium Bodrum to come and experience their Olive Fest 2022. So I'm super excited, really looking forward to it, and cannot wait. I have never been to Turkey, and this is my first time here, and I am here at Bodrum to enjoy an olive festival. And I'm really, really excited. So, here at the airport, and the heat has just kind of hit us. It's just beautiful. People from the hotel are here to receive us and take us to the stunning, beautiful RIXOS Premium. And the views are absolutely stunning. What a gorgeous place. The sea, the sun, and the sand. I know I'm going to enjoy my stay here very much. Off in my buggy to our room, and the beach is beautiful. It's definitely calling out to me, and I am looking forward to swimming in this sea. But first up, I'm gonna check out my room and where we'll be staying for the next 4 days. It's really lovely, airy, just looks very, very comfortable. And after working all of summer, I'm very much looking forward to this short break. And the views from the room with a little balcony, everything looks amazing. I'm here for the Olive Fest 2022, and this little welcome box has just arrived in the room, which has got some olive oil, a little bit of Turkish delight, some olive leaves, and just a really warm welcome here. I'm off straight to the beach to enjoy some pide and some lovely meal in this gorgeous view. That same evening, we went to the Kalamata restaurant in the Rixos hotels with absolutely stunning view. It's just about sunset time, so there is the golden light, just beautiful, and it is quite a dreamy place to be having the dinner tonight. We started with some olive oil and apple cocktails in this beautiful setting, and that was followed by some delicious food quite soon. There are lots of little bowls of dips, different kind of dips, lots of lovely melon, cheese, salad, and it was soon followed by calamari and beautifully cooked garlic prawns. And then, as it got darker, the lights went on and the whole atmosphere was absolutely stunning. And this also followed by a lovely piece of sea bass. And the last thing, of course, I had to have baklava while I was here in Turkey. And that was a wrap to the day. Everything was beautiful, and I am absolutely in love with this place. Look at the stunning views of the hotel from here. Next morning, I'm off on the buggy to a small little island just off the hotel for a little bit of yoga and stretch and take in the fresh sea air. This little stretch has definitely prepared me for the day, and I'm ready for a nice, big, massive breakfast. You can see the pide, which is like a Turkish bread, some eggs, some lovely fig jam, some cherry jam, lots of little selection of cheeses, and also the Turkish coffee. Back to the beach for a quick little swim before we got back to the main event, which is the olive festival. The festival started with a collection of olive oil drinks. This was olive oil tea, which was finished with a lovely drizzle of amazing, amazing olive oil. And then I went on to try some other drinks, and all of them, each one of them, was absolutely stunning. Very, very refreshing in this beautiful heat. Followed by a bit of Turkish dancing by the locals, which we thoroughly enjoyed. There were also local women cooking some traditional Turkish food, and this is Gozleme, and it's a lovely thin pastry, you can call it, and it's filled with all kinds of fillings. Over here, she's got some minced meat, some potatoes, and some herbs, and just a really, really thin pastry rolled out so effortlessly. I could watch her all day. Once you get the right thinness of the pastry, it is filled with, like I said, three different kinds of fillings she had here today, but I guess there are lots and lots of variations. The pastry is folded into half and sealed very nicely and then cooked on really high heat. It literally took a couple of minutes to cook this on both sides, and once it was nice and golden, it was brushed with a little bit of oil or butter, and then served immediately, nice and piping hot. I obviously tried the potato one, and it was amazing.
gerçekleştirecek. Misafirlerimizin yapacağız. Tekrardan hoş geldiniz diyorum.
There was a lot more food there, and everyone dressed up, which was just so lovely to see all these beautiful colors. And these sweets just tasted like a massive version of jalebi. So obviously I love them. And then the rice stuffed wine leaves, they would just melt in your mouth, so light and delicate. And these sauteed herbs were just lovely. The yogurt is so thick and creamy. I didn't try the meat dish, obviously, but I definitely tried the chicken dish, which was very unusual because it was with wheat and chicken, and I've never had anything like this, like a almost like a chicken porridge, but so lovely. Loved all the food.
Bütün hazırlıklarımızı yapıyoruz. Evet, hasat hazırlıklarımız başlıyor.
RIXOS Hotels is based on very old land, and there are really old olive trees here. Some of them, one of them actually, is around 1,000-year old, and they've also got around 3-year-old olive tree, and they still fruit, and they still are laden with lots and lots of olives. So after getting the olives, they were put through this machine to be cold pressed, and the olives just went through the machine, and then in the end we got the olive oil bottles ready in minutes. And here is the RIXOS cold pressed olive oil. Absolutely amazed and loved the whole experience. Wrapped up the day with a delicious meal in the RIXOS restaurant, and look at the selection of the desserts, all sorts of treats here, but I didn't go for the cakes. I went straight for the baklavas because they had such an amazing range of this, and I finished it all with a swim in the pool to wrap up this amazing experience. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you back here for another recipe soon.